Can everybody hear me in the chat? Can everybody hear me in the chat? Alright, guys. We're just gonna do some solo battles. You know? Okay. If you're in the chat, say what's up. Yeah,
here's
this
the
is a
punter now,
good
Pat
thing. So
McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. Throwing right away is Winston.
Throughout his career, if you have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football, the concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions,
can you guys hear me?
Excellent numbers usually result.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
I see somebody in here.
Jameis to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And Winston lost the football.
Sit down over
Looks
here.
like one of the DBs has it. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way.
Yup.
In for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Off a baseball game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll run with a former member. And caught it up. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to ride. Touchdown!
I'm him!
Randy Moss, 27 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Offense returns to the field. There's the running back from Alabama, Damian Harris. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball.
And he will back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the race.
He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. After getting stumped on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Third down and 10. Play fake. Winston.
I'm like that. Go. Wasn't just
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Back to it after the pick six. Winston. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A quick throw out to Lockett. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Here's Winston.
Let's go. Put all the fish.
Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. 21-0 our score after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a fourth down coming up. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30.
I'm gonna make history. I'm making 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 history. Oh, I'm not making history.
That one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And they will take over first and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it. It's going well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
That's so good, tight end. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. An even 90 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Butker is on target. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Where's that
Throwing
pass?
middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first.
Yeah, let's go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Pulled in at the 24.
The guy's too fast.
And he'll
oh
get
my
this
God!
Past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. A good pickup there at 22. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance
to
really
that
and have a profound effect on this game.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball down.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. In the final seconds of the first half. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes this 35-0 now. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
No, oh, man. Like, I'm like
that. 4 seconds left in this first half. A timeout call. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce as time expires in the first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Butker on for the PAT.
Finish this game.
And the route is on here in this first half. So we've hit intermission. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Let's go! I don't need to make this thing. I just need to make it up.
He will score. Touchdown.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
On third down, Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a first down carry for Harris. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Winston now from the 50. Hunter Henry brings it in. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. To throw, Winston. Looking for
on the outright. You stretch.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. To throw is Winston. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's going the other way.
Let's go.
They take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it. He did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Godwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys continue to pull.
Yo, I saw somebody just join the chat.
Who's that? Game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And Winston lost the football. And
let's go!
Could go wrong at this point. This is going to be a defense defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return.
I want to kill him.
Hindsight probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They turn to Harris to begin, and he loses the football a second time. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley.
Yeah, go talk, Gurley.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty
just too slow for
early
me.
on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now here comes Kansas City.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing, Winston.
Go defense!
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Winston now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I'm him. I'm just him.
And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And they are going to score.
Just walk into the end zone.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. But they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know,
Shut up! Like you aren't getting anything.
This scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Here's Winston.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time,
she says she's from the island.
Quarterback, because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Taken in at the 22.
I'm honestly that guy.
And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
She says she's from the island.
Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake.
She says she's from the island.
And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there, put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming games.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And these guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and run up the gut with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side in this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout preserved.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, that song's stuck in me.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Here, 1st and goal.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will. because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing on first
I
down.
have paid monster
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Winston. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One last shot now for Winston. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one.
Let's go. 100 to 0. Alright. I'm ready to listen.
Winning team here, Charles. That's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points.
Goodbye.
You put up a bunch of points. What an effort.